For real Isle. We need to get somewhere here. There isn't all that much we can do here. A lot of fairly pointless fighting. Pointless in the sense that it doesn't really benefit us at all at this point. Still, there are a couple things we can do. Also, there's some kind of a structure here I never visited.
I shall be swift about it.
This is bad. I need to interrupt whatever he's doing. Probably dispelling my thanks. Entropy shield. That's not useful. That's not useful at all. I think entropy shield is like protection against range weapons. Yeah, there's huge amount of these fuckers coming our way. I mean, in the sense that they're spellcasters. What was that? Ah, I took point damage. Yeah, this. I don't know what this is. Ah, there. It's just a. Seems like a group of sarcophaguses. Northeast. Another tainted outsider. Shaman is in the northwest. So I think there's a good chance at the very least that what they're talking about is in the northeast, and it's not the shaman at all. There was some kind of a talking polar bear there.
It will be done.
Are they actually coming after me? Yeah, I'm sort of stuck here. I need to just kill them now. Just keep on coming. Right, could someone just entertain them for a while so I don't have to fight a billion of them at the same time? Simply no. Yeah, there's just no escaping this, so that should keep me alive for a while. I think I'll just go with the demon summoning though. It's more cost effective to play. Yeah, I really need to move soon or I'm gonna start to be horribly, horribly murdered. Protection from magic weapons, please. Hmm. Right, how the hell do we move a little bit? Want to punch through an opening. Too close. You know, I need to take this seriously. If it's going to go badly, then he's can. More. Ooh, I can actually move. Ah, for goodness. Yeah, they're undead. They're not really affected by this. Right. Good idea in theory, I suppose. They're also incredibly resistant to piercing. Like the Peach Bean does 2 points of damage to round dead, 14 points of damage resisted. That's ridiculous. They're being ridiculous game. To do things the old-fashioned way again. Just burn everything alive. Those are the problem.
I am needed. Ready.
Hmm. Anything useful? We're here to find the demon, nothing else. And the passageway, I suppose, the other guy. Icewind is immune. Where the hell is the one we're seeking? Should be somewhere around here. There. Fixing thoughts. Encountered a Glabrezu, vexing thoughts, that had taken the form of a suit of armor. Its previous owner had demanded it take that form, but over the years forgot vexing thoughts' true name, and the Glabrezu told him. Right. I'm not sure if we need the scroll we have to get the true name, but it's a guaranteed way to get it. I don't know if we have another way. True name of the demon. Kalimandran. And camera stuck. As is tradition. Enter into my service. I shall command you. True name. I probably can't ever use this. My point would be, yeah, it doesn't allow for mage to use it, so we'll just put it in storage. Is that I don't want to leave the demon here, and I don't want to try to make any kind of deal with it, so it's just solves that unknown situation where some kind of a he might do something that will screw me over. I can't afford that. Demons are very nasty as far as spellcasting is concerned to deal with.
I shall be swift about it. I see.
Can probably rest when we reach the shaman. We're going past probably a lot of casters, so I want some spell defenses. Gives me time to at least cast and they attack spells needed to kill them. We're just moving past them though. That said, how exactly do I move past them?
is this? More spirits? How can this be? Wolfstein expelled you from the camp. Please, try not to judge my people so harshly. My fate has been decreed. What? Yes, I see. However, if the soul that inhabits Wolfdane's body is indeed corrupt, then seek your proof within the barrows of this island. Should you discover anything of importance, return it here to me, and we shall discuss our quest further.
Yeah, undead are swarming his little island here. He doesn't care. Not his problem.
Incantus Fulca Imperio.
Sort of betting on the fact that there'll be more of the undead here. Or at least following me up soon after. I know where I can get the proof. Spoke with an angry spirit of a sacrifice virgin named Mabdik. I actually take the item, please. I'm not sure if I should complete this quite yet. I want to go to the other end of the barrel. My sort of worry is that I need to use him as an information source for the shape-changing the ranger that's been infected with light cancer. So I don't want to move things forward unless I actually have no other choice. That's it. Maybe I should do it anyway. There's too many guys following me, I need to clear them out at least a little bit.
Incantus Fulca Imperio. Incantus Fulca Imperio.
I need
Let's go to
light.
work.
These fuckers do direct magical damage to me.
Vita Mort. Anytime.
This is better set up for us. The Bailing versions will be stopping in the fire, which will kill them fairly quickly. They're the more troublesome ones out of these enemies.
Very well.
Right. 3 generation behind. We lost all the contingencies. Just fine. Just fine.
What would you have? I see.
Something evil here. Snow on this altar helps to conceal the faded bloodstain that decorate this grey surface. It has to be this that's the defiled one. There's no one else here. Hmm. That's a lot of trouble coming our way. What? I'm under some kind of effect. Ability score train. Okay. And the effect strength, so it doesn't particularly matter, but I do need to get rid of it. But for now, I think we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Burn the opposition. There's too many enemies coming my way to individually deal with them. Yeah, they resist almost all of the damage, so I'm probably the only one who's taking damage from this electricity. Yeah, I need something better. Something a lot better. I mean, they're resisting most of the fire damage too. Just not going through at all. 30 points resistant, 32 points resistant. That's a bit of an excessive amount, I'd say. They're getting kills though. So it's not like they're totally immune to anything. Everything. So the prismatic sprays here should help. Badly injured near death, badly injured near death, near death. Injured. Right, that's still not all that great, and I'm sort of starting to lack direct damage spells anymore. I think we should aim for him. Near death, badly injured. How about some acid damage? Will it actually affect you? Yes. Ah, there isn't all that much I can do. Fatigue resistance, of course. I can just wait for the acid to take effect, I suppose. Keep ticking for a long time. I suppose I also summon creatures, but I don't want to summon a demon in this mess. Cosmetic spray is pretty much everything I have. Unaffected. Some kind of a reason, because it's a spiritual creature, it's not affected by anything. So that was still a waste of time. Barbarian ship burned in tribute to a great warrior. Right, we're just going to have to get out of here. I think I'm basically wasting my time. I'll go to town, talk about the lycanthropy issue. If there's no development there, I'll come back here and show the shaman the amulet we found.
I shall be swift about it.
Really isn't all that much we can do anymore. I'm still surprised that so many spells are practically worthless at this stage. You just need a massive amount of raw damage to get anything done.
I shall be swift about it.
Well, at least there's been a development.
I shall not fail.
That alone is encouraging.
Anytime.
Kieran. Right. Um,
Very well.
I don't think I saw this step previously. I skipped this. Not sure what it affects the little side quest. It's not like I'm gonna benefit anything out of it, but still, I'm still a bit curious where it goes. Kieran. Who's Kieran? You're Kieran.
Anytime.
Enchanted Blade. Hmm. Think I want to go to the lodgings yet. So we'll talk more about the cantrip issue.
It will be done.
Man is looking to buy an enchanted blade. But is there anything I can do about it, or is this basically just information I have to sit on for a minute?
I see.
It seems like I can't do anything with
I
this
see.
information though, so it's not really a quest for me to do. It's a story that unfolds while I sit around doing nothing about it, while I clearly could take steps to at least help mitigate the problem.
It will be done.
As an example, choose whether to help him get an
I see.
enchanted blade or not. Uh, Sudden yawn. Might have an impact on how this goes. Can he defend himself
I shall
against
be
the
swift
beast or
about it.
not? Okay, we spoke to Kieran about the enchanted blade Dugan purchased. He seems to think that it may be a werewolf that's doing all the killing in town. How do you know the creature that attacked you wasn't a werewolf? Okay, now it progresses to the werewolf stage. 420,000. You've discovered Emmerich is the werewolf. Okay, only like a minute ago there was just a theory that there is a werewolf. Now we have certainty about who's the werewolf. I guess the game isn't too big on any kind of detective stories here. There must be something we can do. Way to remove the curse. Right, okay. This is more or less all I wanted. Because now I can go back to
It
the
will be
funeral
done.
aisle and ask about that. And if no one knows anything about it, I can just progress the main storyline forward. I might go back to the barbarian camp without actually having a reason story-wise yet to go there. Could also be at the glacier where we're basically gonna be sent next anyway. I think I've wrapped up the glacier before proceeding to this point, so I had already gone there and talked to everyone. Maybe if I act fast enough, I could actually do some good here.
Very well.
I don't get why Purvis is in this town. They seem to make a sort of a thing to point him out and how odd he is. Some people just talk about him too, but he basically doesn't seem to serve any purpose.
I shall be swift about it.
Every other named person almost does, except the caravan people. They give you a little bit of information. But the Gravedigger doesn't really do any, not useful information.
It will be done.
Do you know a way to lift the curse? Do you know who would? I do have an item that may inhibit the effects of the amulet. Saloon's Caress. Also power of lycanthropy in check.
I see.
Next level Godhood. Right. 10 million experience. We were pretty much, I think, somewhere around 5 million. There, we were basically where we wanted to be. I think I got like plus 5th and a 6th level spell. After that, that's about it. So, pretty much half of our experience points has been more or less worthless. A multi-classing character would have been much
Understood.
stronger. Bjorn gave us this magic amulet. Take it. As long as you wear it, it will prevent you from changing into a werewolf. Another 420,000.
I see.
That's probably quest experience. So you'll get 420,000 no matter how many guys are here. I'll talk to the last remaining brother to see if he have anything to say about the issue. I wouldn't be telling him Emmerich has been killing his brothers because that will just lead to another death.
Understood.
him preparing to face the werewolf is
I
sort of
shall not fail.
harmless. There's no werewolf coming after. At the same time, there might be. There's no telling that Emmerich has been exactly the one that's been killing them. Someone attacked Emmerich after all, so there has to be other werewolves around. Um, yeah, very well, please. Just need to deliver the information I have.
It will be done.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in fighting this time. I just need to go talk to the shaman so I can present him with the evidence and we'll open the glacier.
It will be done. It
You have
will be done.
returned. This is Wolfdane's tribal insignia.
420,000.
No true tribesman would. This I do not know. There is what she is known. The legend says that her gift, the Gloomfrost, the tale. It is said that the heat. I shall mark the way upon your map. Make haste in. I shall defy banishment and return to the camp in secret. If you are successful, go directly to the mead hall and demand an audience with Wolfdane. Together, we shall expose him and put an end to his evil.
Sure thing, buddy.
Understood.
Yeah, time for us to go.
Very well.
Right, we should be able to go meet the old crow now. That's a fairly uneventful trip. I don't think there's anything there. They're basically gauntlets at this point,
I see.
more or less. There's no reason to really fight them, you can't get anything worthwhile, and so forth. They're just there to really wind you down.
I am needed.
Weaken your resources. We are at half health. Do something useful. Suppose we're gonna be. What am I going to do? Someone hits me, the one who hit me is gonna get murdered. That's more or less what we had in plan. It tends to work fairly well. Need to wait that this actually gets cast. Not sure if there's any point
Anytime.
in waiting. We really have to rest after we get to our destination anyway. I'm going to try to bypass most of the fighting on our way to the old. Uh, who the fuck is he? Oracle, right? There's
I
no
shall
point in
not
the
fail.
fighting. I'm not gonna get anything. It's not gonna be challenging. It's not gonna be new opponents. So I want to get to the core part of what the game still has left. Gloomfrost is just a distraction, really. No. So it doesn't allow for easy resting. We have a decent amount of spells, so I guess I'll just push forward.
Dentis. Very well.
Pretty well. So a couple of items that they would improve, loot items you can get, but again, sort of pointless to me, like a shield or something like that. What the fuck am I going to do with a shield? Right, so hide formations that I can't really do. I used the invisibility too soon. Can't be helped, I guess. The cost-effective way to get past them. You have cold immunity.
Cantus fulca.
Trolls. I'm not sure how much invisibility do we still have left. I know I have a single potion at the very least. But that's something I don't want to use here. I'm not getting new invisibility abilities. Might have a scroll or two. Brute invisibility. It doesn't have a huge duration, but we can use that. I think I have a area of effect invisibility that would have a 24-hour. Now this is a improved invisibility on a mass scale. So 3 invisibility uses. Right. I'd like to save at least 2 to the end of the game. Another ambush. This is the simplest way to do it.
Inventus Vulcan
Trolls are coming too. Might as well wake them up. They don't seem to be giving up. Guessing the frost giants have an easy time blocking my path here, but I really have no interest in fighting them. Okay, we're getting a little bit too much attention here, I'd say. This is not going anywhere. Oh, right, so we're in dead end. We have to go there. There's no way in hell we can bust through these, and there's gonna be a lot of extra company coming our way. So yeah, I think we just need to burn them all to hell again.
Inventus Vulcan Imperium.
Might have to encourage the frost giant to actually die. Others will just get burned to death. Good, powerful, cost-efficient spell. Small area, so it's easy to control. Good things. Certainly the best spell I have, pretty much. Most useful, rather, at least. Hopefully the... ah, fuck these guys.
I am needed.
Can't say.
I shall be
Fine.
swift about it.
Don't think they care about fire damage though. There's a ton of them. They're good at melee. Ugh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Ooh, have company. There's no way we can dodge all of them, I know that. How far do we get before that happens? I can buy time with protection from magical weapons and time stops. I think we're getting a lot of company already. The game is starting to hiccup a little bit. Goes to the exits. Mostly worried that they'll follow me to other areas. I think we'll have to stop at some point and basically clear out the following up if we get a good bottleneck point. Because this is gonna be shit. Yeah, the game is definitely having a serious hiccups at this point. Oh, this is horrible. I'll try to get to the next map. Hopefully it'll ease up there and then I'll kill anything that follows me. No, we don't need another map. We need to fight here because that's where we have a discussion with another guy. Shit. Remore hazards probably aren't gonna be affected by the fire. I still need to start it here.
Incantus Fulca Imperio.
Magic resistance. Well, that's pretty much the worst possible thing.
Presivalia.
The point is though that they're still being affected by the fire. Also, they're in a pretty much perfect place to do a couple of prismatic sprays.
Io Voxo Te.
We need to stop them from coming closer though, no matter what. So we'll block them again and start additional fires. There's gonna be others coming. We have to wait them out. We just have
Io
to.
Voxo Te.
Simulation shooting itself is not a worthwhile thing. Can I shoot myself with the prismatic spray? Is that possible?
Incantus Fulca Imperio.
Quite sure if I want to start another fire yet.
Vita Mortis Carere.
Doesn't really affect all that many. Yeah, there isn't much I can do.
Voxo Te.
Magic resistance is significant that these guys have.
Vita Mortis. Io Voxo Te.
again and again and again and again and again. And demon, please. I guess the most efficient way to use the 9th level spells. It should be immune to fire, so you should about that. There, it's a fairly even exchange of blows. I need more pit fiends. As the situation has at least sort of died down now. Yeah, and the rest are coming. I don't really have a lot of fire spells left. So that's no good.
Ready.
I need to save pretty much everyone. Soon come the trolls.
I should be swift about it.
I don't think I can use the Scorchers though. We have these skulls. The Pit Demon is immune to fire, so it's not gonna do shit. That it? Probably not, but we don't need to kill everything, we just need to keep shit under control. Make sure the game simulation isn't gonna shit itself every 5 minutes. Right, so we get the mirror, we get the glacial rose. Do we need anything else? Okay, we can do an ice item of some sort. Huge sword, played like an icicle. Ice stretched forth its black fingers into a balled-up fist, fracturing any creature touched. So basically, you can make out a weapon. It's sort of I sort of want to see what certain items do. Two-handed sword, I think a one-handed sword, crushing weapon, dagger. I want to see what the halberd is like. And I know I can't use it, but I'm just more interested in seeing what what does it do. Because I was sort of lacking and waiting for a good halberd in the first game. Fire resistance, cold resistance, 3% chance of a cone of cold on target, damage 10d4 plus 10 cold. It's fine. Storm shell once per day. Fire cold electrical resistance 50%. It's a good weapon. I don't want it. Okay, do you have something useful? Anything that provides invisibility? Or, immunity to charm, domination, entanglement, hold, paralysis, sleep, and web. I think we're pretty much already immune to all that though with the spells we have, so this does not really provide anything new. Use Gauntlet of Valor as a weapon 3 times per day. No, it's not useful for me. Cold resistance means nothing. Potion of cold resistance. Ooh, extra healing, only 3, I'll take it. Protection from cold, lasts 12 hours. Not sure if I'm gonna use it, but the long duration alone makes it interesting. And that's everything we can get. Ooh. I do want the fire breath potions if I can get them. The thing is, yeah, they're technically like the Scorcher spells, but in reality they're not. They allow you to move. So in a desperate situation, they do a decent amount of damage. And I can, yeah, 60-10 damage. And for a long time I can basically move around and burn new targets again and again and again and again. So that can probably translate to hundreds of points of fire damage that I can do. To have more of them, I think I used at least one. The other is the exploding one. I might not end up ever using them. Still, talk to the woman, proceed forward again.
Very well.
Why is this such a long gauntlet again? Suspiciously long gauntlet. I think we lost our chain contingency. Might as well set up another. It's not gonna be as useful as the previous one. Disintegration maybe? Fire arrows? Let's go to disintegration. We can probably rest with the Dwarven Smith in a way where we are guaranteed to basically be able to rest.
Understood.
Right, so reach the woman, talk to her, go back to the lonely wood. That's pretty much a wrap. We do want to probably talk to the werewolf about the werewolf issue again. Not sure if it's gonna make any progress. And return the ice rolls. Just for the sake of completing them. And I'm very much interested in seeing what the final experience point tally is going to be. A fighter mage would have been nice. You could have ignored pretty much all the summons and focus on your own power more. I think that would have been a more enjoyable way for me to play. The summons make a lot of sense. The problem with the
Let's
summons
go to work.
is it's very passive after that, especially with the gated demons, because you can't do anything with them. So you
It
just
will be
fucking
done.
sit around waiting for the NPCs to play your game. Original Baldur's Gate at least has the summoner aspect, like you don't have a limit to how many things you can summon, so you can actually just swarm people. It's not balanced by any means, however it's an enjoyable way to play, so I don't really mind it. I don't think it's impossible in the enhanced versions. I'm not sure if that's not a bad thing, balance wise, but I suppose I'm somewhat forgiving unbalanced issues on single player games anyway. I mean, who are you gonna screw over with that? Yourself, of course.
Tend.
And what the fuck was that? I got stunned.
What would it will be done?
Still disintegrated his ass. So the disintegration reaction or counter-attack chain contingency worked fairly well. And you have to keep in mind that this experience amount is with us basically trying to avoid some fighting. So it would be much larger, well not much more larger, but probably somewhat larger if you would actually just heal everything. Unless this path's just gonna snake. If there's a good bottleneck location, I might stop to take care of these. I think our access point is somewhere here. Nope, definitely a nope. Don't want to get stuck here. Ooh, and the simulation is starting to shit itself. Yeah, we need to probably do something about this. Although I might be able to get to the end. Yeah, it's just no fun to play when the game starts to go like this. I don't recall these type of issues in the original games. I think this is an enhanced edition problem. Okay, this looks like a good bottleneck location, more or less. We're at the end of this path. Um, we can move forward, but we might as well try to solve this little gap problem we have.
Incantus Fulca Imperio.
We're getting damage bonuses, and this already does like fucking 40 points of damage per round. We can just double that. So yeah, they're gonna be horribly murdered here.
Fulca Imperio.
14,000 apiece. I think that'll be enough. I can do a little bit of extra fire damage here and there. But they're down. And I'm stunned. Doesn't particularly matter, I think. Yeah, they're taking so much damage every round that it doesn't matter. They have no chance of actually killing.
I am needed.
Still, there's a lot of attacks coming our way, so I might as well take myself from them. Right,
I shall be swift about it.
moving on.
Death comes with swift. Why am I hiding? Death, you're yet fear tires this. You have seen the. She is clever. All things. Do you? The ice is a she. Ice. The mirror. Bring the ice mirror before her. She will remember it,
280,000.
for it is of her, and a thing knows its own nature. In her shadow is my death. I will not approach her. A woman knows when a heart of winter is what will damn our people and yours. Her heart was broken once by a man of the 10 towns. A mighty breaking it was, for in it she lost. If you would leave this place, I may speed your journey. Though only to the entrance of the Gloomfrost, no farther. Do you wish it?
It will
Yep.
be done.
Don't think we have any business here, so we'll just leave. Right, so we can go to the barbarian camp and initiate the festivities at any moment.
It will be done.
Right. What's been going on here while I've been away? Turn to Ice Rose and inquire about the lycanthropy issue.
Anytime.
That's about all we can do here anymore. 630,000. So 12.3 million, and we have about probably 7 million extra here what we have no use for out of those points, and 7 million is more or less the amount where you're at level 30 even at the highest demand uh, classes that demand the highest amount of XP. I mean, a rogue type character will reach level 30 around, I think, a little after 4 million. So you could triple class, multi-class character easily, I think, in this. Warrior Cleric Mage. Classic overpowered superhero that has no weaknesses. Although, in some ways, Warrior is sort of redundant if you play a Cleric, but the bonuses that Cleric can get through spells can be dispelled, so I suppose it's not totally worthless. And I don't like that. The problem, I suppose, there is that it really has nothing that it can't do. Usually if you play a little bit more specialized character, you at least encounter problems. Like with us, every time we encounter something that's very resistant to magic, you at least have to try something. Although Sorcerer is probably the Sorcerer and Cleric are probably the worst characters to play if you want to over specialize in something, because they can do so many things through spells. Even a Bard would be a better choice, because he has the song, which is actually, especially with the class hits, surprisingly useful at times, and he can cast some spells, but not to the extent that Sorcerer can. So while you have those tools available to you, including wands and that, you can you can't just cast your way out of trouble. You have to do other things. Similar to certain type of warriors, I'd imagine. I mean, there's probably a sort of a very standard play style you do if you play a fighter class. But certain classes allow you to do a lot of things. You lose
I
certain
see.
specialties, gain some other specialties. Wizard Slayer is probably fairly nice. You, I think Wizard Slayer can't use a lot of magical items, but one of the toughest enemies you'll ever encounter will be powerful spellcaster, and he can just fucking break them. I think he has something like every time he hits a target, he has a cumulative spell failure that he adds to the target. So, and a fighter can attack a lot of times, even a single round. Even if they don't hit him, as in do damage, they'll increase the casting failure. So you can basically disable powerful spell
Understood.
casters in a couple of rounds, and they're helpless after that. Doomed to die. At the same time, the lack of equipment will mean
Very
you're
well.
going to struggle against certain other targets. Doesn't appear to be that there's anything new here for us. I'll see the last of the living brothers. Probably should talk to the barrel maker too. But I think it's basically over. There's nothing for us to really do.
I see.
So our choices were basically to
It will
kill
be
the
done.
ranger or provide him with a cure. Prevents the transformation.
Anytime. Anytime.
Look like we can do much here. Talk to the family members of that man. We convinced him to go to south, so I want to see if there's any kind of change in that. Present Haley to go home for some reason. I don't know why I would care, and why it's so
Shall not
dangerous
fail.
for a little child to be outside in a fucking small village like this. Hmm. Okay, why the fuck did I start to say a conversation? I suppose we'll try to get the family together now that we started it. Hmm. Don't think I convinced her. Don't think I care. We need to rest. We used up our chain contingency. I think. Pretty sure we did. Yes. Hmm. More effective would always be to just incinerate clouds. Do we have it? Yes.
Anytime. Anytime.
Hmm. What to pick? That doesn't lead anywhere. Let's try something else. Seems like I have to shame her a little bit. Actually, I can't get anything done. Maybe I just don't have the proper things going for me. Doesn't matter. I'm sure it's worth the experience point or two, but What exactly would
Anytime.
that matter? Maybe I need to talk with the family members. Not that Haley, the child, is with the father, and the father has agreed to go south.
I shall be swift about it.
It looked like I think I have to talk to Tybalt first. Let's see what happens if I talk to her about her wife's inappropriate behavior. Yeah, this seems like I'm picking a fight with the guy. Yeah, I can choose insults. To, are you filthy dog? Not suffer such words from a southern bastard such as you. And well, you should know a southern bastard, for your wife has likely given birth to many of them. Yeah, I don't think that'll go well. Then perhaps you would accept payment for your wife's services instead. Uh, I want to see where that goes. It seems like, and it's sort of, I don't get why I would pick a fight with this guy basically. So I'm thinking lead us, it might lead him to address his situation with the whole wife if he's basically insulted like this. We got experience out of it, but reputation decreased. Yeah, you can basically be a dick for no
It
apparent
will be
reason.
done.
Okay, either way I'll end things here. I'll just go to barbarian camp and end things. What do we have to do? We have to fight a few barbarians, then we'll have to go and put a knife in that dragon, and that's about it. After that, it's the final battle in the core game, which I don't know, is it gonna be tougher or not? Don't care, I think we're more than well equipped for both of them. The big problem is the actual road to the fights. The main game doesn't force you to go through a huge gauntlet, it's a fairly mild experience going to it, but
I
the
see.
expansion requires you to go these ridiculous gauntlet levels that just snake around for no particular reason before you can get to the fighting part. So if I could get a little bit of invisibilities, that would be great. Shadow Door is an invisibility spell. Yeah. I know I can't evade the fighting because the game will start to stutter a little bit. But
Very
they're
well.
only in a couple of levels. I might be able to bypass them entirely. Or it may heavily mitigate the amount of enemies that are coming after us. So I still think it's worth it.